What's up, fam? I am Chosen144. A lot of people are living in a reality that is very limited. It is so limited, and they don't realize it. It's because they've been conditioned to think that the ultimate goal is to work a job at a big company and work their way all the way up to the top. That's an idea of success that is conditioned into people. One of many. Work a job and take on a mortgage. Huge goal. The more mortgages, the better. It's in the fucking word. Morta. Gauge. Mortgage. It's literally a gauge on your life where they've got you. And stop making the payments and you'll see pretty quickly who actually fucking owns these houses. Work a job, go to school so that you can get the best job that you can, because you need their little certificates. You need their little pieces of paper to become somebody. And you've got to put yourself in immense debt to get those little pieces of paper. And you come out of those colleges more confused than you went in. And there's a lot of pressure to make a choice. What are you going to do? What are you going to lock your life into? Whereas all of these little things, like you got to go to school, you got to go to college, you got to pay your taxes, you've got to work your way up in a big company, you've got to buy that house, get that mortgage and lock yourself in so that somebody else owns you, basically. The head of that company, the banks. This is a cage that we are conditioned to create for ourselves. And people just don't see it because it is. It's programming, it's conditioning. It's literally programmed into you in your formative years. Early doors. You are being formatted during your formative years. Because the mind, that is Aries, the ram, is programmable. And you're being programmed by people that have been programmed by people that have been programmed. The thing is, there is opportunity beyond these limitations that is beyond your wildest desires and dreams. It's just people are locked in. And it's all fear-based. It's all fear-based. If I don't go to school, I won't get that little bit of paper. If I don't get that little bit of paper, I could never get a decent job. And if I don't get a decent job, I couldn't put myself in heaps of debt to try and own a house. You know, it's literally programmed in. And if I don't conform and fit into society, I won't be accepted. And if I'm not accepted, I'm not validated. And if everybody out around me isn't validating me, do I even matter? This is the sort of fear-based thought process that's happening in the subconscious mind. It's being programmed into you. And, you know, there's promises of illusion, reward, promises of these rewards that are illusions. You get your bit of paper. You get told, sign here 100 times and this house will be yours by the time you're dead. Like, it is a very well orchestrated, fear-based trap. And I like the analogy of a goldfish in a bowl in the ocean. It has no idea of the possibilities outside of that habitat that is the bowl. It has no idea. It's just like, oh, well, I'll swim in a circle again. This is my life, you know. There are opportunities beyond this illusion that's been created. And when you wake up to this, you start to strip away the illusion. You start to realize that little bit of paper is bullshit. You can qualify yourself for many, many things. You know, there are people that are the best at something that don't have that little bit of paper. They just do the knowledge themselves, you know what I'm saying? They meditate to realize truth. And they study themselves and they discern fact from fiction. Because everything you read in a book isn't true. Everything you see online, and it's not true. It's orchestrated and it's fear-based to have people under control, limiting themselves. There's no better prisoner than a prisoner that doesn't realise that they're in a cage. There's no better prisoner than a prisoner that will fight for their right to live in this illusion. Just a little bit of food for thought. These limitations are illusions, okay? There is so much more for you beyond these little limitations that you have been programmed to believe is the way it's done. I can guarantee you the most successful people that you would find out there are free thinkers. The most successful people that you would find out there, however that looks for you, not only are they free thinkers, but they went beyond these fear-based limitations and created a reality for themselves. They didn't play the game. They flipped the fucking board and started to live life on their terms, authentically, courageously, without fear. Because fear is the ultimate illusion that keeps people stuck in this cage of illusion. Okay? Meditate on this. I fucking love you, fam. Peace, love, and light.